Hi, today I'm going to talk about a new headset I bought. It's made by G.Skill. It's called the Ripjaw SR910, and it's a full 7.1 headset. Now, my old headset was a Razer. The cabling, something disconnected in it and stopped working. I've been using Razer headsets for, this is probably my third one. I go through one every year and a half, 2 years or so. And I've been happy with it, especially this one, which is over the ear. But, you know, I really decided I wanted to get the I wanted the 7.1 or at least 5.1 sound for certain games. And these ones were announced, I think, about 4 months ago at some sort of consumer electronics show. And I couldn't find very many reviews. I found a couple product reviews like online from websites like Newegg, and they were pretty positive, so I figured I'd try it out. So I'm going to put that down. Now, first thing you might notice by the box is how big this is. The box is massive. I was really surprised. It came in a huge cardboard box. And the reason is because the headset is also really large. Compared to the Razer, I would say it's probably 30 to 40% larger. A large reason for this is because of all the drivers. Now, the unit does light up red, and as long as it's plugged into USB power, it is always red, and it just kind of illuminates. It's not bright, though. I have it in a separate room. If you were maybe sleeping in the room, it might bother you, but kind of unlikely. So you can see the drivers in it, 5 per side. There's like a subwoofer, there's center, front, rear, etc. There's also a little microphone, just pulls out. It is bendable, so you can kind of position it. Quality is reasonable. Like, it's good enough, I think, for games. So, plugs in USB. This control unit here is your primary volume control. It works pretty good. It has kind of extreme steps. Like that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of those levels is probably a 15% volume increase. So I find I kind of have to use this and then also use the computer audio to get like the sweet spot. You can also cycle through. You can go through like the front audio, the rear, center, side, and subwoofer and adjust each level independently. Once again, though, it is a pretty large increase through each one of those increments. But at least it lets you give a little bit of tailoring. There's also just like a general microphone mute button. There's all kinds of little neat things with this headset. I do like how it says like G.Skill on the top. There's a little Velcro cable wrap for the cord that came with it. It says G.Skill. And I do like the kind of, there's a little G symbols there. I like the wires. Now, I've been quite happy with the audio. You can, in the software control, which I'm not sure if you can see on my computer or not, you can go through stereo, quadraphonic, 5.1, 7.1, and you can adjust on the fly. There's all kinds of preset equalizers. I found most equalizers were kind of weird, and a lot of them added reverb, so I just went with like default and adjusted it myself. But you can adjust all different levels in the audio band. So happy with the sound, especially in stereo when you're listening to music. It sounds really good. The highs are there, the lows are there. They actually come together. It's considering that they're a bunch of small drivers. They come together quite well. I've turned it up quite loud, and there's no distortion. Like I'm sure someone could get it distorted if they wanted to listen really loud and have hearing damage, but I'm not really down for that. So all in all, installation was really good. You do have to download the software from the website. The original software that came out, from what I read online, was really buggy or had audio issues. They've fixed all that. It's Windows 10 compatible, also like Windows 8, 7. I think it even works in Windows XP, but you know, I can't see anybody with Windows XP buying this. My only real complaint is the size. They kind of oversized it. Obviously you need space for those speakers, but when I put it on, it wants to naturally kind of drag down, and you can pull it down that far. At rest, it's not enough tension on this top bar to keep it at where I want it. Right there is where it feels best, and it's just off of my head. Unfortunately, there's no adjustment. You just has a little spring. I'm already trying to figure out a way that maybe I can get a wrap or something to get that a little bit more height, but I'm not sure how good. Like, I could live with it. It's fine. It's just a little bit low. So, you know, if you have the opportunity to try it before you buy it, like, I'd suggest you do. If not, though, like, make sure they maybe have a decent return policy. So with that, like, I've played a few games with 5.1 and 7.1, and it's really good. It has very distinct channels. You could definitely hear, like, behind you, beside, in front. I was quite surprised, and I enjoy it. It's very clear, and I'd recommend it. So once again, G.Skill Ripjaw's SR910. They're brand new. Oh, if you're in Canada, I think these are listed at about $169 US suggested price, but the directcanada.com website had them for like 130 Canadian with free shipping. So that's, you know, 169 US is about 200 Canadian right now. So if you're in Canada, go there and order them up. Thanks.